Top 10 Best Marvel Movies Ever, according to Metacritic. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. For more videos and top 10 everything, subscribe to the channel. Marvel Comics have had an incalculable impact on designs and characterizations seen in mainstream movies, and the direct adaptations of classic titles have spanned lifetimes. Not even counting the massively popular Marvel Cinematic Universe (MCU) series from Marvel Studios, Marvel comic book adaptations have taken the modern movie world by storm, reaching the highest heights of both the box office and critical rankings. This can leave a fan wondering what the best Marvel movies truly are, with such a far-reaching history with so many different producers. With this in mind, this list will look at the 10 most highly rated Marvel Comics movie adaptations of all time according to Metacritic, to help create a better context for what's worked the best under the brand. 10. Doctor Strange. In some senses, Doctor Strange is one of Marvel Studios' most left-field projects to date, and, in others, it's by far one of their most straightforward and formulaic. That combination proved to be very successful with critics and audiences, allowing the pedigree of the MCU's casting and visual effects to shine through in an epic slice of origin story that never overcomplicates itself. 9. Spider-Man and Spider-Man: Homecoming. Tied with a score of 73 out of 100 each are two very different takes on Marvel's most famous superhero from two very different points in the chronology of modern superhero movies. The first is Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man movie, which went a long way in defining the comic book movies of the 21st century so far, and the second is the first solo movie of the version of Spider-Man known within the MCU, which took a more laid-back approach to the genre with resoundingly popular results. 8. Thor: Ragnarok. The most praised Thor movie from the MCU by quite a wide margin, Ragnarok added an extra layer of zany comedy to the space fantasy formula of the franchise, with both critics and fans responding with overwhelming positivity. With the main characters taken out of their element, Chris Hemsworth really shines as the God of Thunder and redefines the hero as a quippy joker who could go toe-to-toe with Robert Downey Jr. 7. Captain America: Civil War and X-Men: Days of Future Past. Tied with a score of 75 out of 100 are two of the biggest and most successful superhero ensemble movies ever produced. For more exciting videos, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. The first being the third Captain America movie, which also serves somewhat as an Avengers sequel, and the second being a meeting of the two sides of the X-Men movie universe's sprawling timeline. 6. Guardians of the Galaxy. One of the most ambitious and risky projects ever undertaken by Marvel Studios, Guardians of the Galaxy took a group of relatively unknown comic book characters and turned them into modern screen icons. The movie's mixture of upbeat comedy and space opera spectacle was irresistible for fans and critics, with the titular supergroup quickly becoming mascots for the ever-growing franchise. 5. Logan. Hugh Jackman said farewell to the Wolverine character that had made him an international movie star with this much more stripped-down take on the X-Men universe. Expanding on noir and western themes from director James Mangold's previous movie with the character, the Wolverine, Logan carved out an unusually emotional corner in the quickly changing world of superhero movies. 4. Avengers: Endgame. The latest Avengers sequel would prove to be the most financially successful entry into the series, the MCU, and movies in general. Tying together decade-long plot threads from multiple characters around Josh Brolin's looming villain, Endgame created a milestone for the genre and an achievement that may not be topped for quite some time. 3. Iron Man. The first movie of the MCU remains one of its most emphatic hits and began Robert Downey Jr.'s beloved run as a superhero, lasting just over a decade. Jon Favreau's emphasis on practical effects blending together with computer effects, as well as charismatic comedy, made Iron Man a standout vision in an already quite saturated field. 2. Spider-Man 2. Sam Raimi's sequel to his original hit Spider-Man movie proved an even greater success, helping to redefine what both critics and audiences believed was possible with the superhero movie genre. Bringing in fan-favorite villain Dr. Octopus and continuing plot threads from the first movie, Spider-Man 2 set a bar so high for the genre that it was rarely ever cleared again. 1. Black Panther. Ryan Coogler's first solo movie for the African superhero took the MCU and the superhero genre itself to the Best Picture category at the Oscars for the first time, which was only one of the movie's groundbreaking achievements. The predominantly black cast was seen as a stepping stone to more diverse representation within the movie business in general, and critics joined in the celebration of its epic and progressive story. This is Harry for Top 10 Everything. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel.